Hi, this is Ray Jimenez. This is a presentation about Small Bites, which is a micro learning solution or an approach. We call it Small Bites, and you could see in here that this is pretty much the Small Bite. You have the ability to add an image, you get the main points in here, and then we ask the learner or the participants to jot in their comments and questions on how you're going to respond based on the challenge that we put in. The idea being is that we present through an email to invite the participants to receive a small bite, and then they can link directly to the website to view the small bite. They can also add comments to the small bite, or they can go forward and study in detail. Once they arrive at the website, they can do one of the following. Number one, they can play an additional information which is shown into a video, and it can be a 1 or less than 1 minute video as a content. Based on this content, participants are now asked in order to comment and share their thoughts on how they would respond to the small video that was presented based in this case. In this area, the question, the provocative micro learning question is that when this happens, how do you interrupt your coaching points are freely accepted by your team member? And then we show the video of an incident which is like under 15 seconds, and then we ask them to fill up their comments in this area. So this is level number one learning. Very simple at that area. Then if there's a need for the learners to study more, to get more information, we provide in here click more for detailed learning. So they click that, they're then presented into a more fully developed content, which is a biz library video. And then now this will become an entire course by biz library where they can have testing, they can have handouts, and they can see the details of the program based on related to the topic on how to handle the customer base in this area. Now, looking at this model, therefore, one of the biggest strengths of this micro learning or small bites learning is that you can actually develop a schedule so that each particular small bite can be shown to a group of learners and participants according to schedule. So you can assign a schedule for every one of them every day, every week that you can send out to them, or you can develop a schedule for all of them, or you can schedule them right then and there, send it to the participant. That way they will get the information. So you can unpublish this as an administrator. You can also edit it and also delete this, but these are now the small bites in order to construct this. So if I were to build one very quickly for the administrator, you begin to see that there are just simple links here, simple outline that will provide the learner the ability to get as much information as much as possible. For tracking purposes, what we have done here is that the learner could actually see a report on which one they have done and which one they have completed, the topics that they have completed, and gives them an idea of what they have accomplished. So in a nutshell, micro-learning means we identify a very simple way. We regularly email that to the learner. And then the biggest aspect in here is that we have an interaction in the micro-learning. We ask them to star it, which is what they love. And then we can also ask them to put a link, and they can also share it in Twitter, and they can also share it by email as part of a collaborative or sharing learning process.